Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star court. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Tatum kicks to White. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target from three-point range. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now Brown, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Here is Lillard. On the wing, Giannis. Lillard against Holiday for the three. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And a quick, fluid release. Kuzma's jumper can be a lot for a defender to handle.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Back to Holiday. White inside, guarded by Prince, and it's White missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Brown.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Knocked away. Porzingis with the steal. White with it. Now guarded by Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor. A master at getting up to block shots.
Kuzma finds Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Tatum looking around. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Off with the layup. Tie game in Milwaukee. And will return shortly. Going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Bucks with possession here. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Lopez in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, here's Tatum. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Tatum's got 6.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Lillard. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside, Porter. Off target with his 3. The Celtics on offense. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Holiday. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Here's Lillard. Rebound, Boston.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Hauser. Still without a basket. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here's Jackson. Over in the corner, Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Prince in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense overcommitting.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look from Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Horford. Scoreless thus far. Outside Holiday. Boston again missing. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the middle, it's Solomon to Kumbo. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Brown against Kuzma. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Porter passes to Kuzma. And again, the Bucks miss. To the paint, here's Holiday, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprise in a competitive game like that.
2 shots. The ruling on the play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving it, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Stolen by Holiday. 1 second left. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Drew Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard scanning the floor. Kuzma finds Lillard. Outside Portis. Back to Lillard. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Lopez. And here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. And the 3 off target. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kuzma passes to Prince. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Tatum for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Porter subbed in for Prince. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Lillard missing. For Boston, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Bucks trail. Lillard outside. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Collins checked in for Damian Lillard.
Substitution on the court.
It's Porter outside. And Boston with the rebound. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Rollins. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Rollins got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Celtics leading by 3. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Holiday. Lock at 6. Picked by Horford. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Good on the 3-point shot. Hauser's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on an 11-3 run. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, nifty make there from Holiday. There's such a nice pace to his game. The floater fits him well.
Here's Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Porter, no good on that one. And they're moving it up. Brown outside. And And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Collins is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sims in at the center position. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. They get it again. The second effort goes back up. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Milwaukee making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's to Porzingis. And here's White. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Kuzma. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tricky move by Brown inside. Making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bucks trail by 6. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Prince. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Kuzma. Brown against Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Tatum. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And they're able to recover. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Inside, Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Giannis. Chalk up 2 there. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
White drives in, and White slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Holiday goes in. Lillard with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Prince's shot is good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Tatum against Giannis. Tatum no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
From past the arc. Here's Lillard. Past to Giannis. Prince outside. Here's Kuzma. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Giannis, and he elevates for this slam. Dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And here's Tatum for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come out empty-handed. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking